up? This KC, the Real Pill Alpha, back at you fellas again with that motherfucking heat. Wrists, elbows, knees, feet, shin to the back of her motherfucking neck, holding her down, locking her down, keeping her down, submerging her down with this motherfucking game, pimping. Please like, hit the thumbs up button. Like, share, subscribe. Share it. It's the message. Subscribe to this shit. And also hit the notification bell. As soon as I'm done with these videos, pipe in high status. You go get it down your phone into your ear. All ear candy game. You got any comments? Get them in my Gmail. RellsFargo12@gmail.com. That's RellsFargo12@gmail.com. Or you get me at YouTube. I'm all ears. Check game. She knows that you are not the one for her. So she leads you on. Man, let's talk about this shit. You know? It's a situation, a chick that tried to put me in, really like a couple days ago. Excuse me, I've been working out all day. Drinking water. I run through these motherfuckers. Yeah, my throat hoarse. But bear with me. A chick that tried to put me through that situation, a couple days ago. You know? She wanted me to she wanted me to, get up with her. This is, I don't know, about, we set this date for this month like 2 months ago, but she's out of town. We don't stay in the same city, same state or whatever. So we supposed to set it up, ain't no thing, I'm fucking with her, she fucking with me. She came through and seen me. We did our thing. I came through and seen her before, We done our thing that way. She's in Arizona, Scottsdale. And the chick basically is on some old, she basically want a beta male. She want a guy that's gonna settle in, provide. She got 2 children. She's been married before. So basically a single mother, ex-wife or whatnot. And she basically want to somewhat, collab, and make shit happen. She want me to sell my properties and shoot to Scottsdale. I'm the type of motherfucker, I ain't got no problem with visiting certain places. Ain't no problem with it. But I go out where my money lies, where I can get the bag in. If I'm getting the bag very well at a certain spot, that's where it is. I ain't got no problem with traveling and going around and seeing different parts of the world. However, I tend to stay focused on the finances. That's what keeps a man in position. Keep you. That's what keep you being a man. Actually hold yours down as a man, bringing in that bag, taking care of your responsibilities as a man. And I'm not trying to relocate to a different place to where it may not be so good for me financially there. Even though your hustle is a hustle, you can take your hustle anywhere. And ain't nothing wrong with that. If I was to build a business in Scottsdale or whatnot, that'd be cool. That'd be great. However, I can start a life that way. But it's going to be somewhat difficult getting your foot down in another state, in another city financially. It's going to be somewhat difficult, especially if things is already sold up. You got to you basically got to remarket yourself, advertise yourself in certain ways to get things going, to bring in the bag. Opposed to you having shit already going where you at, and it's coming great. So if it's coming great where you at, I vibe. That's my opinion. I would advise people to stay where they at and go travel, go do that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But just relocate, putting yourself in another situation in another place. Sometimes it can work. Sometimes it can be bad. So I ain't really ready to chance that, and I'm definitely ain't gonna move in with a bitch. So I said, nah, I fall back on that, So basically, she's looking at it like, okay, he's not giving me what I want out of this, this little shindig we got going on. Mind you this, we not sexually active every week, every other week or whatnot. She only been to KC a couple times. I've been to Scottsdale a couple times. So that's basically about it. But we have been intimate when we came through. You know, she see me in that order to be a beta male. That's how she see me. I ain't stupid. I don't give a fuck how you view me, as long as you dropping them panties. Open your motherfucking mouth. I don't give a fuck. Biatch, fuck how you view me. You know what I'm saying? One thing for sure, two things for certain. If I ain't making no move, I ain't making no move. So she looked at it like, okay, he's not trying to do what I want him to do. So let me go ahead and lead him on into thinking that we got this, I don't know, somewhat chemistry bond relationship thing going on to where he can think that it's going to always be a sexual thing going on. But what women fail to realize that individually, what they fail to realize that certain dudes keep their shit jumping from plan A to Z. That's who I am. So if you think you can lead me on when you know I'm not really the one you want, you figure you can settle for me? Because I hear the conversation. You talk about how your ex-husband is not doing what he got to do as a man. 1 minute he's there for the children. Next minute he's not there for the children. He's allowing his girlfriend to be disrespectful to you. And, you know, shit I don't want to hear. Shit I basically ran over a few times. Look, that's y'all business. I ain't got nothing to do with it. What's up with us, man? I always revert the conversation back to me. She always try to slide it back to him. So I'm like, okay, her chemistry lies in her ex-husband. And he's really somewhat playing her like a yo-yo. You know what I'm saying? So he got her feelings all over the place. So I'm already knowing you don't want me. You don't want me to be that person that you really want. You just want a beta male. You want somebody who's going to provide for you. You know, you want a motherfucker who's going to sit there and come home with the checks every night or every week or however you bring in your bag, that's what she wants. She wants you to provide that shit to her. Give it to her. You know, flat out. You know, a lot of women are like that. And a lot of you fellas are going through that. I don't give a fuck what you say. You can say that you're not. You can say that, I don't. Yeah, you are. A lot of you fellas are going through that. You find yourself settling down with a chick that you feel that she's digging you a lot. But then all along, you really looking back at it like, damn, I can't really get far with this woman unless I'm providing something. Unless I'm giving her something. I don't give a fuck if she give me great sex or whatever, you know, great sex is to you or whatever the case may be. She always wants something. That's because she's looking at you as a provider. She's not looking at you as the man who she can like yearn sexually over, who she can basically desire, and who she really, really want. No. You know, that's her ex-husband. She got a couple kids by this man. That's who she yearned. That's who she really, really want. That's what I'm taking out of the situation just by our conversation and every time we around each other. Well, a few times we've been around each other. That's what I've been taking. So I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and back away from this situation. So I somewhat pulled back and she kind of pulled in. Like, you know, when I was pulling back, she kind of tried to step up. Oh, no, I want to, you know, I understand that, you know, she said something about, I understand you're not trying to give up your properties. You're not trying to sell this. I'm not liquidating nothing. I'm that type of dude. I'm not a great dude that just to move along and move in with a chick. No. I know how women are, and I know it's going to go bad. It's not going to be good for me. Not at all. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It is not going to be good. And the reason it's not going to be good for me is because, let's face it. Let's just go ahead and face it. Women, normally, typically, go for what they want right then and there. That's just what it is, flat out. They're not going for longevity. Like, I want to be with this dude. I want to stay with this dude. I want me and this dude to, like, be with one another for this amount of time, for this long. You know, I want to marry this man. I want this man to actually be in my life forever. I want to bend over backwards for this man. I want to cook for this man. I want to clean for this man. You know, I want to actually, you know, basically submit. I want to submit to this man. This is what I want to do. Fuck no, that ain't going to happen. Man, you fucking it, man, bitch. Look, no, it's not going to happen, pimp. Not at all. It's not going to happen. You're going to get with that bitch. She's going to get comfortable with you. You're going to get comfortable with her. And her shit going to start stinking. She going to start being a motherfucking fool. She going to start acting crazy as a motherfucker. You're going to be finding yourself fighting with this bitch. You're going to find yourself arguing with this bitch. You're going to find yourself doing a whole lot of bullshit with this bitch. Why? Because you're not the one. She's just settling for you. You ain't the one. You know, that's if you guys fall for that shit. I'm not falling for that shit. I ain't dumb. I'm not going for that shit. So I'm not liquidating shit to move with no bitch. I don't give a fuck. It's not happening. I got my shit going and that's what it is, man. Bitch, you gonna shut your shit down and come this way. If anything, fuck I look like. So she found herself somewhat, you know, I think, you know, she seen that I was pulling back, so she's somewhat like try to come in and fuck with me. But at the same time, she making demands. Look, check this out. We ain't got nothing going till we ain't got nothing going. If me and you can't at least come to some kind of agreement, then I'm going to quit fucking with you. I ain't going to talk to you. I'm going to have to block you out, do all that shit. You think I responded? Fuck no. Because a motherfucker want to end it with you, they ain't going to tell you. They just going to drop that shit off. They're going to dump your ass off. Like, they ain't going to tell you shit. They're going to block you out. They're going to do what they're going to do and keep pushing with life. You know, she's trying to bait me in. And at the same time, she's trying to lead me on when she knows she really don't want me. I could tell through your conversation. It's like the battle of, it's like she's telling her, it's like she's battling with herself. It's like she's telling herself, I want my baby daddy back here, but then I want to move forward and fuck with this dude. She want her cake and eat it too. But she's not understanding I'm KC the Red Pill Alpha, bitch. You can't run that on me. You know? I pay attention to the conversation. I pay attention to dialogues. I pay attention to all that shit. How you move, body gestures and shit. That's who you want as your baby daddy. You know, you really don't want me. You know, so you will try to lead me on in any kind of way. And the most way, the worst, I'm going to say, it's the most to me and it's the worst way to lead a man on. Is to actually game a motherfucker to get into a relationship when you know deep down in your heart and along, I mean, I don't give a fuck how far it is down the road. She's not gonna just deal with you and only you and put up with you. She's only fucking with you right then and there because she's yearning a man until she find that man she wants. She gonna flake on you, monkey branch, go do all type of shit until you get the picture. Oh, I don't want to fuck with you no more. But yet still you dropped everything you have for this bitch. You dropped everything you have for this bitch. You sold your pad, you sold your house. You left a whole nother state to move to another state with another bitch. For her to drop your ass off like a bad habit. And then go pick up another habit. So many words. See, she don't see that I'm seeing through that. She don't see that I know that type of shit. I seen through that. I know it. So I pull back. I know what's up. You ain't got me and you ain't gonna have me. If we ain't fucking around on the same accordance that we been fucking around on, we're gonna alleviate the moving out of town. We're gonna alleviate the relationship. I want to build with you. Fuck all that. If we not keeping it on the same motherfucking bracket, holla. I'm dumping your ass off, flat out. You gotta go. You becoming a problem. You becoming a fucking pest, bitch. I don't give a fuck. She watch it, come up on my channel, whatever. If you run across this motherfucker from a suggestion, I don't give a fuck. Flat out. You know, watch that shit, man. They'll talk that love dubby shit. They'll talk that I want to stay with you. I want us to stay together. Let's build together. You got a couple kids. I got a couple kids. You know, let's Brady Bunch this shit. Bitch, you got to be crazy as a motherfucker. Because I'm not the dude that you really want. I know who you want. Talk about it all. Hey, you listen to, it's like I always say, and you go back to my other videos, you shut your motherfucking mouth and you let a motherfucker tell on themselves, and then you find out who the fuck you dealing with. Flat out, pimp. Flat the fuck out. And like I was saying, we're going to get back to the video, man. Yeah. They will do that. That's a form of leading you the fuck on. That's the biggest form of leading you the fuck on. Having you move in, and you fellas have done that shit. And it ain't got to be out of the state. You fellas done that shit, do that shit within your own state. Within your own city. Down the street, up the street from each other. I don't give a fuck. You could be having your own shit going. You could be paying your bills, living great. No problem, no stress, no headaches. But you drop all that shit to move in with a bitch. Oh, I want to save this. I want to save money. We going in half. Ain't none of that shit. Fucking such thing as 50-50 when you receive it 100% of problems. Get the fuck out of here. Man, don't even fall for that shit, pimp. And I'm letting all the youngsters know that. Don't go for that shit. I don't give a fuck if this bitch got a nice crib and she promised you the world if you move in with her. That's just talk for right then and there. The bitch just wants some dick. The bitch just want a man. After a few weeks of seeing your ass, after a few weeks of after a few weeks of you starting to reveal yourself, she's unveiling herself. Come on, man. What you think gonna happen? It's gonna go sour. It's gonna crash, bro. Flat out. So do not do that, man. Your best bet is to get on your bread, try to stay with yourself for as long as you can. So try to stay within your own vicinity. Try to stay with what E40 say. Stay within your own envelope. Yeah, stay within your own motherfucking envelope, pimp. If not, you gonna go down through there, bro. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts. That's their nature, man. If you a extreme heterosexual, you a man of dominance, and you a man of your word, and you're not just falling back on anything. You're not just going for anything. You're not just gonna fall for anything, and you strongly opinionated. Y'all gonna bump heads. It's nature. It's testosterone and estrogen. Y'all gonna bump heads all the time. You're gonna find yourself getting put out. You're gonna find yourself having to bust this bitch in the face. You're gonna find yourself having to dump her, ditch her, go cheat. You're gonna find yourself having to do something because you going head over heel with the depression. You going through a whole lot of shit dealing with this bitch. Yeah. She tried to lead me the fuck on, knowing that I wasn't the one she wanted. And she was going to make it bad for me later on in life. Oh, yeah. If I would have went down that road and fuck with that bitch, she was going to make it bad like a motherfucker. Oh, I just recently cut her off. I'm going to keep it real. I don't give a fuck. She probably found the video and, hey, man, fuck you. Flat out, man. Like I said, like this shit, share this shit, subscribe to this shit. It's the motherfucking message, pimp. Holla.